Hello, I'm Maria from the Richardson's Homeschool Life. Today's Tuesday, so coming to you with another vlog. You'll have to excuse if I look a bit wobbly because I'm on the table that Sian's working on, and because it's like on those like temporary tables, you know, where you pull the legs up and make it up yourself, it's a bit uneven. It's not like a solid table, so you have to excuse us. Well, I thought today we're back to schooling today after our holidays and adventures. I thought what I'd show you today, because Sian hasn't done enough of the curriculum yet. Remember, I was telling you before we broke up for the summer holidays that we were doing the curriculum. We devised our own curriculum. Now I was telling you what it was and what we were going to be doing. So I'm going to take you over that, well, through that over the next few weeks, and tell you what's working, what's not working, what we're keeping, maybe if we're not doing some. And I'll just tell you over the next few weeks how that's going and show you what we're doing. But because she's only been back 1 week, we haven't really done enough yet to get ideas of where it's taken us. So I thought today what I'd show you is Sian's collection of DK books, because you've probably got DK books. Most people have one on the shelves. I've got one on my own shelf, which I'll show you last of all. But yeah, Sian's got a few DK books, and they're very educational books. They're really good books. So I just thought I'd show you her little collection at the moment. She may have more, but I mean, if you saw her bookshelves in her room, you have to dig for things. So she may have more, we're not sure. But and she may get more again as well, more than likely. So I'm just going to show you which ones we've got and why we think they're good. So first one, great big one. Most of them are big ones that she's got. She's got Battles That Changed History. So, you know, history, battles. Sian's into battles and warfare for history. I'm bringing you down a bit because I feel like I'm having to go like that, so bring you more to my level. What I like about DK books, if you've not had them, I mean, every page is packed with pictures, really good illustrations on every page. They're great for children. You know, when you're reading something, especially with children and they're learning, to be able to see something visually is really good, and it sort of sounds it down into the mind better if they can see something visually. So yeah, this is a really massive one. Also from DK on the back it advertises World War I and World War II. I don't know if we've got them, I don't know. But DK do absolutely loads of books. I want to see. You want to say, oh, sounds interesting now what the two are on the back. Oh, no. No. I think this is award-winning writer, presenter and actor Sir Tony Robinson. So, I'm not sure, has he wrote the book? Oh yeah, it's forwarded by him. Got a foreword by Sir Tony Robinson. Most of us know him best from Time Team. Well, I do. Some people have seen him on Blackadder, but I've never watched that. But Time Team I know him from. So yeah, really good. Not just big books they do, but they do like smaller books. Got a World War I book here. This is more a paperback. I think she must have read this well because it's all bent and whatnot. This, oops, we've lost something out of it. I was going to say, this one has a poster in it. I might have to stand back for you to see. I don't know. Let me go back a bit. I'm sat on the stool, so I don't know. It's quite a big poster that your child can put on the wall. And the posters like all different things, like the trenches, German army, British basic kits, tank warfare, and tells you what they've got in their kits. And so it's quite good, a useful poster if you're doing World War I history. Now the trick is folding it up the same way as I undid it. So that's good. But I mean, a lot of Sian's books are going to be warfare. We might have to fold that up in a minute. We'll put it to one side for now. That's going to take some practicing. So this is a small book. Like I say, it had got the poster in it. And again, it's full of pictures, illustrations, telling you what's what, showing you pictures from the time. They are brilliant books they are. This actually tells you quite a few books on the back as well. Ancient Greece, Ancient Egypt, cats, crystal and gems, dinosaur dog, World War II one, Titanic, rocks and minerals, ocean, hurricane, tornadoes and Gandhi. So they cover so many things. They really are great books. A lot of the books I have noticed though sort of take ages up to about 12, things like that, but I wouldn't worry anything about ages because they are so packed with information, any age can use them. I don't know why they put ages on books, I really don't. I mean, I've said this before, I don't know why they do that.
I think with the, like, some of the war one, it's because of the pictures they show.
Yeah, but it's ages up to, not over. Yeah. Otherwise I could understand that.
Someone younger read it and the pictures in it.
You have got the World War II one, look.
No, the World War II one was different.
Oh,
it's
okay.
Churchill.
All right. So she's got a World War II one as well here. The Ultimate Visual Guide to the Warriors, Weapons and Battles of World War II. And it tells you find out the facts on the key players and major events with fascinating profiles on soldiers, sailors, tanks, guns, bombs and much more. And that, again, it tells you lots of information about each thing individually. So I mean, you're doing these studies, if your child is studying things like this, it's really good. And I think in history in Key Stage 3, they do cover World War One.
Picture.
Oh, there's a picture. They do cover World War One and World War II. So they are really good, you know, information for that if you are following Key Stage 3. They are good for that. As a bookmark, she's got a picture of my uncle. He died in World War II. He's buried in Minturno in Italy. So, yeah. So she's got that one. Then she's got, it's mostly war. She's got a great big massive one again, World War II map by map. This is a really massive one. They are really good for education, especially like I say, if you're doing the Key Stage, Sian, we're wobbling. Too much. Especially if we're doing Key Stage 3 and covering the world wars. They really are useful. I mean, they've got all these different maps of the places. I don't know if you can see all that. But page to page, timelines, information. This is a really good big one, this is. So yeah, brilliant for education. They are brilliant. Another big one, it's really massive. No wonder she's got no room, no bookshelves. She's got the Vietnam War. Again, lots of pictures. They're so heavy. Lots of different pictures, information. Tells you all about it. Really good. Do we do the Vietnam War in Key Stage 3? Did you cover it in the Key Stage 3 history book? Because we're doing reviews now, so we've done the main book.
Yeah, because it was American history and it came under the Cold War.
Oh, it came under the Cold War and American history, she says. So you do cover it in Key Stage 3. We've got a DK timelines of everything, which covers all different time eras and things that have happened. Germanic peoples, technology of writing. It's really, if I'm pulling a face, it's because I'm weighed down by it. Chemistry, the Napoleonic Wars. It just goes on and on. Aircraft and aviation. Getting the vote. So it covers right through. So again, very educational. And now Sian, she had interest in these things, not just through her education. We didn't just buy them for her education. It's because she was interested, and these books are really good because of the pictures, because of the timelines, and because of all the information that it gives you and breaks things down. We thought she'd be really interested in it, and it just so happened because she's doing the Key Stage 3 history books, they do come up in there a lot. A lot of those books that she's got do come up in there. I'm sorry about the bounce and knocking you around today. We will get better organised. Then the last one that I've found, she's probably got some more, but the last one I found is What Happened When in the War. History as You've Never Seen It Before. And that's a DK about, but it's from the Ice Age to the French Revolution, and from the invention of the wheel to the moon landings. Stunning historical maps show you what happened when in the world. And then it says, like, where did Vikings go on the longest voyages? Where did the Black Death strike? What did the most bloodthirsty Caribbean pirates hide? Where were the most terrible battlegrounds of World War I? And 65 astonishing maps in it. Look at what it was advertising on the back. So yeah, this goes right through world timelines, different things, ancient wonders, inventions. Can't see what that says. Oh dear, slavery. Year of revolutions. So it goes to everything really. Really good for education, very good. I've seen them on space. Sian hasn't gone on space because Sian's not really into space, but I've seen them on space. I've seen them on all kinds of things. DK do numerous amounts of books covering all kinds of things. And like I say, what we do like about them is that they're colourful, they're eye-catching, the pictures to draw you in and read about different things. They make you want to look and see. The information is great, and it's not too bogged down either. It's not all complex. It's broken down easy so that you can understand. And again, it's great because you can pick something out of one of these books and want to go on and learn more about it. You know, they are great. Now, I've got a book. I think I've showed it you before. Got maps down there. I've got to try and follow that up now. I've got a DK book, the Encyclopedia of Herbal Medicine. Now, I think I have showed you this before, different herbs and what you can use the herbs for and medicinal qualities and how to make medicines. So I have glanced through this book, but I have not gone right through it because I was thinking during the winter months I'm going to go through this and study this because I want to start a herb garden. I've got some herbs, but not many. I want to grow a herb garden that is sort of beneficial for us as a family. So that's what I'm hoping to look into. And of course, during the long, dark winter months, that's the best time to be doing that. So yeah, that's the ones we've got. I was looking at a geography DK book, but I think it was entitled something like Where in the World, and it was like famous landmarks and things like that around the world. I'm trying to hold you still a bit. And that looked really good in colourful pictures and whatnot. I like the look of that. But yeah, I do recommend DK books. I highly recommend them. I mean, they're not sponsoring me or nothing like that. It's just that I thought I would show you these. Yeah, I would just want to show you because, well, probably most people have got a DK book on the shelves, but there's such a wide variety of books. They're so educational. And I just thought I'd show them, you know, what we've got. So that's it really for this week. What I've got, anything I can tell you about? Oh, Sian's leg, still in plaster, but we go on Friday and we're hoping to have the plaster removed on Friday because last time we went, they said to her that it'll be about 3 weeks and we should be able to get the plaster off, so we'll make your appointment in 3 weeks. So that's this Friday. So we're hoping that the plaster's removed, and then they said that she'll perhaps need some physio. So we'll see. I'm hoping she doesn't have too long of physio because we have to keep going backwards and forwards to the hospital. It's a bit of a trek. So I'm hoping that we don't have to have too much of that. But Sean's the sort of person, she's already walking on it now. We're back home around the house, she's walking on it without crutches. But of course, once you take the plaster off, it's going to feel different for a while. So I'm hoping that maybe she only needs one lot of physio, and by the time she sees them for that, she's walking okay, and they'll say, oh, we don't need to see her again. Or even if they put it up at the local doctor's, it's not so bad. Although our doctor's is in the next village, you know, it's closer than having to go to the hospital every time. So we'll see what happens anyway. So that's all I can think of. Nothing exciting's happened, has it, Sean? Can you think of anything exciting's happened? Not really. No, we just been on holiday, come back, and that was that. So yeah, we're back to homeschooling now. So over the next few weeks, I'm going to show you what Sean's doing. I'm going to show you how the curriculum that we devise is working out, what we like, what we're not sure about, and what we're going to take away, if anything. So yeah, I mean, I will say about the nature studies, I might not be able to say a lot about that at the moment, because we've not been out and about much to do anything with that, because our idea was to go out and about. But I'll show you what we have been doing while we've not been out and about. But we're going to carry on doing what we're doing with it at the moment, but we do want to add some outdoor adventures in it. And most of the places that we go, you can't take a wheelchair down because it's sort of fields and bumpy, and it's been a bit wet, so I can't really push her anywhere, and she can't really walk that far on her crutches because it'll hurt her hand, and because the grass is wet at the moment, she's got to be careful not to get the plaster wet. So after Friday, and if she's had the plaster removed, hopefully we'll be able to get out and about a bit. We'll tell you more about it.
If I can walk.
If you can walk, yeah. Yeah, but you'll still be able to walk with your crutches and put your foot down more, because you won't have the plaster to worry about getting wet then, will you?
I'm using my crutches.
Oh, yeah.
On the beach, my hands were red raw.
Yeah. She just can't master them because they hurt her hands to hold them for too long. She did walk on the beach, but it hurt her. I imagine it was harder as well because it's sinking the sand. So yeah, that's that. I'll let you know next week how it's gone with a plaster cast, if it's off, and how she's coping. And then next week we'll start on going through this curriculum and how it's working out for us, and show you what she's doing. Get back on track. So that's that for now. So we'll see you now then next Tuesday. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to my new subscribers. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week. Bye.